What is good? This is Ahead of the Spread presented by Wager Talk. We're going to check out three games for tomorrow's slate. We're going to check out the open numbers, notable line movements, key matchups, and angles. So you have an early edge for those games. I'm Ronald Cabang, got Skee here with me today. Before we go into the games, we're going to go through them pretty quickly. It's getting tougher towards the end of the season. I'm really waiting for playoffs, but today went 2-2. A couple of tough losses. One of them was, or sorry, I hit the Damn, I already forgot. All right, so I got Magic. I had Magic minus 14. Bub Carrington hit a three at the end to lose that one, but hit the Washington team total under. Then I had Minnesota on the spread. I had the minus 12, I think, or minus 13, and then lost the under in that Lakers Golden State game. So, Ski, how was your day today?
Annoying. Had the under in the Lakers game. If you watch the game, you understand why it's annoying.
Exactly. Sorry, 1 second. All right, there you go. All right, so hopefully we bounce back tomorrow. Three games tomorrow that we're gonna go over. It's gonna be OKC and Houston, Denver, Golden State. Golden State just finished their game, and then Dallas and Clippers. All right, so let me share my screen here. All right, there you go. This is the Odds Logic odds website. You can customize the books. You have injuries and alerts, score alerts, and you can customize the sports and all that stuff here. And how you order your books. You could try it out for 7 days. Use the link in the description. In And you get a 7 day free trial. I think if you sign up today. All right, so first game up, we're gonna go OKC in Houston. Thunder opened up at -5.5. This has already gone up to -7. There's some 6.5s available. The total 228.5. This is steamed up to as high as 232 at Bet Online. Pretty much 231.5 across the board. I did pull the injuries earlier. AJ Mitchell, Jalen Williams out. The weaker Jalen Williams is out for the Thunder, and then the Rockets. Dylan Brooks is suspended. If we go over to themoneybar.com, situational notes here, we have the Rockets in season revenge, fourth game in 6 nights. Both of these teams have been playing really well right now. Thunder, they've won and covered 11 in a row. This is their first game on the road following four straight home games. And then the Rocket side, they've been doing really well too. They've won 13 of their last 15, but only covered 8 of those games. Also, this is their second game home off like um, actually this is not even cross country. So they just their second game home. They did beat Houston. Did beat Utah by 38 points. Um, I don't know. This wasn't a tough one. Both teams going in the right direction. What are your thoughts on this game here?
Both teams playing too fast to bet under, but I do like both defenses, so I'm not going to
Hmm.
bet the total. OKC been blowing everybody out. They've blown Houston out 3 of the last 4 times they played them. I don't see why they don't blow them out again here today. So or tomorrow. OKC or pass.
Yeah, it makes sense. You talked about how they blow them out. Out of the last 10 games here, you could see a whole bunch of double digit L's on the Rockets side. So it does make sense that Houston should be able to get the win. I think I'm a little bit different than you on the total side. I think both defenses are really strong. You can see them limiting their opponents' team totals to the under. I think that might be the way to go from a total perspective. On the season, they're an over team, but in their current situations and under, I would look towards the Thunder side and the under. So maybe a Rockets team total under potentially. All right, let's go on to the second game. That's going to be Denver and Golden State. Golden State just played, so obviously they're in the second leg of back-to-back games. Probably the reason why it has moved to 2.5 from the open of -1.5 favorite. So Denver is now favored. The total opened up at 235.5. This has come down to 233.5. Expecting a letdown on the Golden State side. Probably. Injuries, I pulled that one earlier. So Nuggets, Strother, Jamal Murray, and Peyton Watson, they're questionable. And then Aaron Gordon, Brown, and Jokic are probable. Warrior side, Peyton was out today. So we'll see what happens with the injury report on the second leg of back-to-back games for the Warriors. If we go to situational notes here, we have Nuggets. They do have the rest advantage coming off a bounce back spot too. They did lose outright to the Spurs. Third game in 4 nights. That loss came after that double OT loss to the T Wolves, so they were definitely uh, having tie legs and stuff like that against the Spurs. Warriors second game of back to back, third and four, fourth and six. They got the dub against the Lakers. In season revenge for them as well. Um, Warriors, I know they gave up a good chunk of points, but their defense has been really solid in recent weeks. What are your thoughts on this one? Do you think the Nuggets bounce back after two straight losses?
I think you'll get a really good effort from both teams again,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of it being a back to back for Golden State. Standings are really close for everybody. And yeah, just every game is meaningful. It makes sense that Denver is now the favorite because of the rest advantage. Also, Denver, I mean, they're a good matchup for Golden State. They beat them I don't know how many times in a row because Golden State has nobody for Jokic. So
Damn. Yeah.
Denver off of a loss, matchup advantage. I can understand why they flipped to the favorite. I think they can win that game, but it's not going to be easy. I don't think because,
Mhm.
like I said, it's not one of these games where Golden State just won this one. They're going to sit everybody tomorrow. I think people are going to play because, like I said, they need it. So lean Denver, but nothing in my pocket right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. You mentioned the how Denver owns them. They've won 9 straight against the Golden State Warriors. That goes back a couple years now. Some of the situational stuff from a side perspective, I think what all the stuff that you said makes sense. You can see Warriors struggle ATS when they're less rested. Um, Obviously, they're in the second leg of back-to-back games. Home favorite situation, they're not that profitable. If we look at the under, both teams to the under in their current situations. Team total under right here. Obviously, the Lakers went up and over. I think the previous game went up and over too against the Grizzlies. But for the most part, you can see them on the second leg of back-to-back games. They don't score and they limit opponents offensively. So I think the under from a total perspective might be the way to go here. Like you said, meaningful for both teams here. I think we see some defense. So I would say the under. All right, let's go to the last game. Going to be a quick show today. Mavs and Clippers. This opened up at 6.5 for the Clippers, already to 9.5, pretty much across the board. Actually, there's a 9 here at Pinnacle, and then one of the PPHs have a 9 too. If you look at the total, 224. This has come up to as high as 225. There is a 224 available at Pinnacle. Injuries, Ross from the Mavs side, you got Lively and XM out. Anthony Davis is questionable, so that's going to be key on how we bet this game. But Clippers, Ben Simmons out. That's pretty much the only notable. So from a situational standpoint, they play again tomorrow. Sorry, they play back to back against each other. So first game of a back to back for both teams. They don't travel either, so they're both of the games are going to be in LA. Fourth game in 6 nights for the Clippers. Double digit in season revenge for the Clippers as well. Um, this one's kind of a tough one. This is the one that saw earlier. Second game back cross country travel. Typically that is a fade spot. Um, historically. So I off of that, I would lean towards the Mavs, but I think one thing that I wanted to look at right here is the defense. I think both defenses in their current spots are pretty strong. Obviously, road dog situation, but a lot of this was before AD. I think it's an under game if AD is in, but that would probably be the only way that I play this. What are your thoughts on this one, Ski?
Um, I don't really. I mean, I like Dallas defense. I think the Clippers are capable defensively, but I'm not. For some reason, I just don't love the under. So
Mm,
it's a little bit too many points for me to try to lay with the Clippers. I would be trying to back Dallas defense in some way, shape, or form.
mhm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you look at the last 10 games, their defensive rating isn't that great, but they're limiting. I mean, sorry, the Clippers, like you said, kind of relying on their defense a little bit. Pace of play, 18th here. Mavs playing a little bit quicker, but I mean, I think with AD in there, it does shift a little bit. So, I mean, not a little bit, but a lot with their bigs coming back and all that stuff too. So I think their style of play is going to be a little bit different um, compared to the last 10 games. So, uh, I know I think they did go under here. One, two, three of the last four. The Clippers have gone under in two straight games as well. Maybe they're trending in that direction of the under. But I can hear what you're saying. Um, maybe the Clippers are the right side. I mean, they're better offensively and defensively, but it seems like a large number in this situation, and it has already shifted a ton. But I think probably waiting for AD status would be key in betting this game here. All right, that's the three games. This is it was a tough slate for tomorrow. Let me stop sharing the screen here. Not much to love. Not much to love. Still a whole bunch of double digit lines and all that stuff as well. But with out of the three games that we talked about today, top looks and last few comments for the viewers here.
Thank you all for tuning in. I know this show is tonight is not like the usual, but yeah, what RC said, I agree with. And honestly, I'm pissed off after the way that game ended. So top looks for today's show. OKC, Denver, those would be my go-tos.
I would go Rockets team total under in that game. I'm I think a under in the Nuggets Warriors game, and then I still think under in that Mavs Clippers as well. So one lean on each one of those. I haven't bet anything. I don't know. I don't think Skee bet anything yet. So if you guys are interested in what we do eventually play, check out our capper pages. You can see it scrolling down on the bottom. WT.buzz / HP for Skee and then RC for myself. Obviously, we do more than NBA. I did bet my first MLB game for this season today, and we got the winner there. Um, obviously, the more games that comes in, we get more data, and that's the reason why I didn't bet the first 5-6 games. So you'll see it more MLB for me. Obviously, Skee's touching on other sports, tennis, and all that stuff, and we have our Final Four plays up already on our capper pages too. So make sure you guys check that out. And that is it. Our
Yeah, I
next show
put free
will
plays
be.
out every day too. We
Oh
doing
yeah,
that
free
first
plays.
set too, Bitsy, just so for the people in the chat, you know what to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Free plays, check out, I put them up every day.
yeah. I have at least one free play as well. And you can see that on the capper page. It's not just to sell picks and stuff like that. If you go to that capper link, you get the free plays as well that we put out. You do it every day, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
do it
have
every day
been.
too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do it every day. I also put some stuff, some information out on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you guys follow us there as well. All right, that's the end of the show, guys. Whether you fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with our action. Until next time, peace.